welcome to Living Well with D. Chantel, and I'm D. Chantel. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to do my review because, of course, I can't sleep. So if you're just joining us, we are reviewing The Happy Vegan. Hopefully you can see that. I'll sit up. And I jot down my notes in my journal. And I wanted to be super uber comfortable. It's like 1 o'clock. I couldn't sleep. So you may see my clementine over here, which I love, and my planner. So I'm going to jump right into it. The chapter that we're on, I believe, is Do It for the Earth. Let me just double check. We are, sorry, I read another, yes. We are on Do It for the Earth. All right, so this is really good. I actually wanted to read it again. I read it in about an hour sitting in the doctor's office, and this chapter is based on facts. So he told you why you should do it for yourself, why you should do it for others, spread the word. This is based on facts, and it is very has a lot to do with things that we have going on now with the Flint water crisis, which I'll get into. So he wanted you to understand the scale, or at least that's what I wanted you to understand. I wrote here is understand the scale. So it's really, this chapter is a lot about numbers, which I'm telling you, it was really, really good. Like he said, Americans consume about on average 7,000 animals in your lifetime. So that's a lot. There's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. And you talk about global warming. If you don't know about global warming, this is really good to help people understand. I love the way that he broke it down so that you can understand. He talks about how the animals contribute, how we contribute, as in for fuel with our car, and it was really talking about how people don't understand the relation between eating meat and global warming, and how farming factory contributes to global warming as well. And he references a few documentaries, Cowspiracy being one of them. And I thought that was very informative. He talks about it. This chapter I would definitely read again because it was really good with everything that's going on in Flint. He talks about the water crisis and how Ernest and Young did a study, and 76% of our leaders said that water was going to be a security issue. So right now we're experiencing this, and I mean, I'm reading this chapter in a doctor, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what's going on now with Flint, and reading this chapter, just going back to how the animals, how they're eating, and what they're eating is coming out their ass, excuse my language, but it's crazy. And how the farms, where are they storing this poop? Of course they have lagoons, but if the levees in New Orleans broke, what do you think can happen to the lagoons? That shit gets in your water. And thinking back to the Flint crisis, the water crisis there, you think about, okay, that water, we're talking about people not having access to clean water. Think about the animals not having access to clean water. They need water to live, and think about what's being put into that water as well. And I was just in the doctor's tripping. I was just like thinking, like, it's really, really bad. Like, I didn't close my journal because I then went off on a tangent. So Russell talks about seeing his friend one day, and he knew that his friend was going to see a lecture by Dick Gregory, and he asked how it was, and he said he was talking about how car farts contribute to the hole in the I want to make sure how cow farts poke a hole in the sky, and they thought it was so funny, ha ha ha, like this dude is crazy. I mean, back when he didn't understand it, but then the joke is really on us because this is actually happening, and it just opens your eyes to a whole lot of things. In the water crisis, that really just, that part had me, and I was just like, oh gosh. So I would say, with everything that's going on today, definitely read this chapter again. Like, this is a chapter I'm going to go back to. It was really good. It was amazing, and I thank Russell for writing this book, and I just hope that more people pick it up and understand what's happening today and do your research on your own. This will definitely force me to do more research on factory farming, on lagoons, on how many factory farms we have close in our area, or where are these lagoons located in Buffalo, and it just opens your eyes to a lot of things. I'm definitely going to visit a farm sanctuary. That's something that I've been wanting to do, and I just haven't made the time to do it. So I'm going to put that on my list of things to do. Again, I'm not a big animal person, but I need to understand this more. So if anything, this book is definitely opening my eyes and helping me understand what's going on today. So I hope that you're enjoying the reviews, and I look forward to moving forward. And thank you for tuning in.